Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the JSP standard tag library. All right, so let's go ahead and move into Eclipse. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to create a new project. So I'll go to the File menu and I'll say New, and I'll choose Dynamic Web Project. And once the window's open here, for the project name, we'll give the name of Tag Demo. And then I'll keep all the other defaults on this screen and I'll hit the Finish button. All right, great. So now I have this new project Tag Demo and it's empty right now. Not much here, but I'm actually going to add some JST libraries. So in the web content webinf lib directory, it's empty. I need to add some jar files here. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and open up a web browser and let's go visit this URL here, lovetocode.com/download-JSTL. This will allow you to download the JSTL jar files to your computer. Your browser may prompt you, but eventually it'll download a zip file to your computer. So I can find this file in my downloads directory. On my computer, it'll automatically unzip that file. So I'll have a directory here called JSTL libs. Inside of this directory are two jar files that I need for JSTL. One's the implementation and the other is the API. And you need both of these jar files. So go ahead and select both of those files and copy them. And then move over to your Eclipse project. And we're going to move into that webinf lib directory. And we're actually going to paste both of those files into webinf lib. It's very important that you paste the files into the webinf lib directory. This is a special directory that's a class path for your web application. Alrighty, great. So once you've pasted those files here, you should have two of them for JSTL. Again, the first one is the implementation. The second one is the actual API. And you need both of those files in your project. So the first thing I need to do is create a new file to test it out. So under web content, I'll do a right click. I'll say new file. And then for the name of the file, I'll just call it test.jsp. Just a real simple test here. Once you're happy with the name, go ahead and click the Finish button. Okay, great. So here's my simple file here, test.jsp. Let's go ahead and do our normal HTML housekeeping. And what I need to do here, since I'm using a JSP tag, I need to set up a reference to that tag library. And I make use of it by using angle bracket % with an @ symbol. And this is new. I say tag lib URI. I give the actual URI that's defined for this tag library. So it's simply just a unique name or a unique identifier for this tag library. And you have to enter it exactly as I have here. And then the prefix equals C. So the prefix C, it's simply short for core. So we're going to make use of the core tag library here. Okay, so this looks good so far. So we have our tag lib reference set up. All right. So now with that in place, I can go ahead and try it out. So I'll make use of one of the tags, C:set a variable. And I'm just going to set this variable called stuff, and I'll give it a value of, and I'll make use of the current timestamp. So I'll just say new javautil.date. So basically, I'm just creating a date object, and I'm assigning it to a variable. And I'm going to use that later on in my page. All right, so there's a variable that I have that's called stuff that was set using one of the core tags. And now here I'll just say time on the server is, and then I'll just display the value of stuff. So I can make use of my JSP expression language, just the $ curly brace, and just give a reference to stuff. That's the same stuff that's defined on line 7. So again, just a real quick example here of making use of one of the core tags. I'll go into more details in the following videos. Just wanted to do a quick example here. All right, so let's save the file. Let's go ahead and run it. And it'll prompt me which server to use. I always use it. Hit OK for that. Click Finish. And now it's up and running. So in our internal browser here, time on the server is, and we drop in the time. So this is really good. So we actually made use of the JSTL core tag library to set a variable, and then we simply displayed it. Now, again, nothing really fancy here. We'll get on to all the fun stuff later. Just wanted to get everything set up. Okay, great. So we have JSTL installed on our local system, and we'll make use of it in our following videos. Good job.